Let Q be equals to that expression where x is 45 degrees, A is 18, and B is equal to square root of 2. Find the exact value of Q. You can press pause and have a go at this question. And when you're ready, you press play to check your answer. Welcome back. So that's the expression. Well, that's the expression for Q. We need to sub in the values. We are told that x is 45. So wherever we see x, we replace it with 45. We got an x there, we got an x there, we got an x there. So this 3x will replace with 45. So the 2 times 45, which will give you 90. And then this will just be 45, and this will just be 45. So we've substituted x. Now the next thing we need to substitute is 18 for a. So we look on the expression, we got a there is 18. So it's 18 squared. So you got here 18 squared. Next thing we substitute is square root of 2 for b. So we got b there. So we replace b with square root of 2. And that's what we've got down here. And you put this all in your calculator. Don't forget to put these brackets. And that will give you this answer. It may give you in standard form, but you can write it in the ordinary as an ordinary number. So when I put it in the Casio CG50 calculator, you can see here how I put everything in it. I've put it in a circle. I put everything in it, and don't forget the brackets. Very important. And that will give you 1 over 20, 1 over 320. And 1 over 320, you will press FD, it will change it to 3.125 times 10 to the minus 3, which you can write like that. So that's the standard form here, and you can write it as an ordinary number like that. Part B, give your answer to part A correct to 3 decimal places. So to 3 decimal places, you count 1, 2, 3, and you put the decimal point. You look on the right, the number on the right, is it above 5? No. So you end there. So it's 0.003 to 3 decimal places. And to 3 significant figures. So 0 is not a significant figure. 0 is not a significant figure. So you start counting from here. 1, 2, 3. So you put a decimal point after the 2. You look on the right, the number is 5. Yes, it's 5 or more. You change it to 1 and you add it to 2. So 2 plus 1 gives you 3, which is that 3 there. So it's 0.00313 to 3 significant figure. Part C, calculate the percentage error if Q is given to 3 decimal places. This is the formula for percentage error. VA minus VE divided by VE times 100%. These two lines means the absolute value, means you only want the positive value. So VA is the approximate value and VE is the exact value. A for approximate, E for exact. So approximate value minus exact value divided by exact value times 100%. So your approximate value is 0.003. Your exact value is 0.003125. So you subtract them, divide by the exact value times 100%. That gives you 4%. The distance between 2 points with coordinates x1, y1 and x2, y2 is equals to this formula there. Calculate the distance between points A 40 minus 100 and B 1 minus 2. Give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. You can press pause and have a go at this question. And when you're ready, To come back, you press play again. Welcome back. So part A, calculate the distance. So what you want to do is to write down the A coordinate 40 minus 100 and B 1 minus 2. And you need to decide which one is x1, which one is y1, which one is x2, which one is y2. So I've got here x1 would be 40, y1 will be minus 100. B1, x2 would be 1, and y2 would be minus 2. Once you've decided that, you substitute in the formula. So x2 minus x1, so x2 which is 1 minus x1 which is 40. So you substitute it is 1 minus 40 all squared plus minus 2 minus 100 all squared. You put that in your calculator, you get 105.475. And to 3 significant figure, you put a line there, and this 4 is smaller, so you get 105, approximately 105. Part B, give your answer from part A correct to 1 decimal place. So you put a line after the decimal place, that number to 1 decimal place, you put a line between 4 and 7, and you round 7 to 1 and add it to 4, it becomes 5. So 105.5 to 1 decimal place. And part C, write the answer to part B in the form A times 10 to the power K. So we got 105.475. We put the decimal point after the first number, which is after 1. So it's 1.05475 times 10 to the power, that's 1, 2. So 10 to the power 2. And you can write it as 1.0555. 1.055 times 10 to the power 2. Consider the numbers P equals to 3.32 times 10 to the minus 5 and Q equals to 5.67 times 10 to the 10. Calculate T is equals to the fourth root of P times Q, correct to 2 decimal place. Press pause and have a go, and when you're ready to see the answer, press play again. So this is going to be a straightforward substitution. I've highlighted P there, I've highlighted Q. So in your calculator, you would put P, put it in bracket, and you put Q in bracket. Put P in bracket and Q in bracket. And don't forget the fourth root. So you use this button on your calculator that looks like that. And don't forget the fourth root. And that will give you 37.04 to 2 decimal place. I've done it here. You can see in the calculator it gives 37.0407. But to 2 decimal place, 37.04. Part B. Give your answer to part A in the form A times 10 to the K. So if we take the decimal place in between 3 and 7, so it's 3.704 times 10 to the power 1. And part C, calculate the percentage error if T was approximated to be 40. So percentage error, you get that formula, you write it down, is given by approximate value, VA, A for approximate value, minus exact value divided by exact value times 100%. So the approximate value is 40. It's given there. It says approximated is 40. Your exact value is 37.04. And you substitute them. 40 minus 37.04 divided by 37.04 times 100%. That will give you 7.99%.